Welcome to Semple Stadium in Thurles for this afternoon's Celtic Challenge Corn John Scott final between Clare and Dublin. Conditions windy and a little bit wet here at the home of hurling this afternoon. Quick rundown on the teams before we get underway in this Corn John Scott final. Starting with Clare, who are wearing their traditional yellow and blue jerseys. In goals is Conor Lynch from Kilmaley. Padraig Healy, Cian Breslin and Harry Nolan are in the Clare full back line. Right half back sees Donncha O'Donovan come in for Stephen Gavin. He's wearing number 19 and he's joined in that line by Dara Rosney and Dylan O'Connell. There's also a change in midfield where Donal O'Leary will now be partnered by number 17 Jack Ellingstad. He's in for Michael Vaughan. The Clare half-forward line, Luke Madden, Rian O'Donnell and Sam Flaherty. And the Clare full-forward line, Rory Chaplin, Finn Dignan and Dan Hogan. Quick rundown now on the Clare substitutes. Brian Lynch, Sam Barrett, Stephen Gavin, Henry Maloney, Michael Vaughan, Padraig Devereaux, Tyg Duffy, Dara MacDonald and Dylan Tierney. The Clare management team, Brian Culbert, Conor McNamara, Owen O'Malley, Jim Fitzgerald, Jamie Keane, Padraig Hickey, Colin McNamara, Liam Buckley and Michael Duffy. Heading over to the Dublin starting 15 now as well. In goals, Luke Kilmurray of Ballyboden St Enda's. Full back line, Paddy Walsh, Davin Tyg and Kyle Comerford. Half back line, Josh Bracken, Lucas Cass and Dara Heffernan. Christian Shortall is joined by Ruben McCormack in midfield. Jack Murphy, Brian McCaffrey and Jack Mills make up the half forward line, while Conal Kenny comes in wearing number 17 for 13 Ted Duke. He's joined in the full forward line by Daniel O'Donovan and Ben Flanagan. The substitutes on the Dublin side, Cillian O'Farrell, Ted Duke, Dylan Gannon, Ben Coughlin, Jake Sherry, Adam Morris, Oscar Chambers and Paddy Murphy. The Dublin backroom team and management, Jim Ryan, Joe O'Grady, Finbar Murphy, Norman Gearan and Cian Gearan. So just a few moments away as we see both captains with referee Cian Ryan of Tipperary just going through the preliminaries before we get this Corn John Scott final underway. And both captains are the centre backs, Clare's Dara Rosney and Dublin's Lucas Cass. We'll go through the sides they've played, both sides playing plenty of games before getting to this decider this afternoon here in Semple Stadium. Clare have played Cork Red, Cork White, they've drawn with Wexford, played Limerick, Waterford and they've also beaten Derry in their last outing that has seen them qualify for this stage. The Dublin side have beaten Derry, they've lost to Tipperary Gold and Galway. They've also beaten Down and Antrim on their way to this afternoon's final. So both sides going through their warm-ups this afternoon. The first of two games here in Thurles. We also have Tipperary Gold versus Cork White later on at 2 p.m. But it's all about this Corn John Scott final and decider before that game getting underway at 12 p.m. So conditions not perfect for hurling this afternoon, but the wind seems to have died down a little and the rain has held off. There was a bit of a shower about 10 or 15 minutes ago, but now that has died off. And the wind, as you see it, will be going from left to right here in the famed Semple Stadium here in Thurles. Both respective management teams now going through their final messages to their respective teams. What is said to be a great afternoon of hurling for these players, getting the chance to play at this stage, at this stadium, huge for their futures in the game of hurling. So you see on screen now the Dublin side in a huddle with their management team. As I said, the final instructions going out. Referee, as I said, Cian Ryan, a local referee here in Tipperary. And moments away from throwing here as Cian Ryan shakes the hand of his both linesmen. So both sides with the chance of silverware. As I said, the Corn John Scott is what is up for grabs in this game. That trophy is heading over to the far side, where it will be presented on the final whistle here in Thurles for this afternoon's game. So both respective substitutes and backroom teams leaving the field now, so we can be fairly quickly underway. It will be Clare playing from left to right as you see it on screen, with the advantage of whatever breeze that has died considerably since we came line for this afternoon's game. A few positional switches. You're seeing number 17 for Dublin, Conal Kenny, heading in to the full forward line. So moments away from start here. There's a referee, Cian Ryan from Tipperary, making sure everyone's in position, being where they should be. At the moment there's an odd number in midfield. It was the Dublin number 6, Lucas Cass, was in the wrong position, so that's all sorted. The referee now, Cian Ryan, will get us underway here. As I say, Clare in their traditional yellow and blue, and Dublin in their blue and white, both with navy trunks, as it is Clare looking to win possession straight away here. It's midfielder Donald O'Leary from 6 Mile Bridge has been fouled, and a first chance now for Clare to get a shot on goal. It's going to be a long range effort. Looks to be Rian O'Donnell, the Crusheen youngster, that has come all the way out to take this one. A few metres outside his own 65, but does have an advantage of whatever breeze is there. Doesn't get hold of all of that, but will be a dangerous ball inside. Ball bounces all the way in, but the Dublin defence has one possession. Out comes with the possession is Josh Bracken. Nearly over carries that one, does well to hold on to it. Bracken loses it momentarily for winning possession back, needs a bit of help, finds it in the form of his centre back and captain Lucas Cast as well to get that delivery away, but straight down towards his opposite number. Battle for possession there between the full forward Daniel O'Donovan for Dublin and the full back for Clare, Cian Breslin. It's the centre forward now, Brian McCaffrey through on goal. McCaffrey, could he go for goal? Plays it inside. Goal chance here for Dublin, straight away, goal, and it's the man wearing number 17, Conal Kenny, that has given Dublin a perfect start. We've only played just over a minute, and Dublin from their first attack have scored, and it's Conal Kenny that's got the goal. What a start for Dublin here, a goal to no score. It was a run from Brian McCaffrey that has put Dublin in that position, put Kenny in that position, and it's McCaffrey in possession once more. Dummies to shoot, looking for a bit of help, plays it in towards the full forward line. Plenty of Clare defenders there though, and it is they that come away with possession, looking to launch another attack. Ball played now short to Luke Madden. Madden delivers low into his full forward line. Race for possession there, and it's the Clare youngster that's got there first, but unable to win clean ball there was Dan Hogan. Good defending there from Kyle Comerford, and it's Dublin that have the advantage of the first sideline cut of this contest. It'll be Comerford taking the ball himself. Not the greatest of strikes, and goes straight back out over the sideline. Gives Luke Madden a chance now to deliver inside, or maybe have a crack at it. The angle is fairly good if he can get movement from left to right as he strikes it, if he's heading towards goal. That's exactly what Luke Madden has done. Beautiful strike from Luke Madden, straight over the bar. A good riposte from Clare, and they've got on the board. Lovely score from Madden. Struck that absolutely perfectly, as the Dublin keeper Luke Kilmurray gets us back underway. Clare have one possession once more. Shot coming in. Good bit of defending from Dublin to make sure it wasn't a clean shot. Good play there from Paddy Walsh to win that one for Dublin, for Lucas Cass. Picks up the pieces into the middle now. Dublin going through the lines before a long delivery from Christian Shortall. Up to that, what looks to be a dangerous full forward line. Ball broken down. Back there for Clare is Rian O'Donnell. And into the middle of that pass again. Clare going through the lines themselves. Poor pass though, and Lucas Cass mops that up, delivers straight down the line. Chase on in there. Keeper's come off his line slightly, but the defender decides to deal with himself. Good play there from Harry Nolan. Nolan now needs a bit of help. Good ball into the middle. Found there for the man who just scored moments ago, Luke Madden. Madden delivers long, dangerous ball inside, breaks, It breaks kindly for Dublin initially. Battle for possession on the ground. It's Clare that are there first. Dan Hogan has the ball in his hand. Hogan now getting that strike away. Good block again from Comerford, who's really started this game positively from Dublin from a defensive point of view. Lucas Cass goes long, heading towards that full forward line again. It's pulled on first time by Rian O'Donnell, who looks to be operating at centre back. Play again inside now for Clare to win. That's done well there. Hand pass comes now to Madden, looking for his second point of the game. He struck that beautifully, Luke Madden. Excellent score from the Clare right half forward. It was very good work inside from the Clare number 17. That was Jack Ellingstad. And he popped the pass to Madden, and Madden pops it over the bar for his second score. A point between the sides. We played 4 minutes here in Thurles. Back with play here, and it's Dublin in possession with McCaffrey again. Low delivery inside from him. Good touch inside from the Dublin full forward. That's Daniel O'Donovan, but unable to win it cleanly, and it's Clare that have possession with Donal O'Leary. O'Leary going long again. Kyle Comerford is first to the ball ahead of Dan Hogan. Not for the first time in the early stages. Hogan chasing diligently, but Comerford still goes forward with possession. And he's half hook in there from Hogan. He's forced Comerford to keep the ball. Can't catch it again. Hand pass out now to the Dublin full forward. Hand pass inside comes from O'Donovan now. That's off to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey has shown how dangerous he can be running already in this game. Gets the strike away this time, but that one has gone over the bar. Good finish from McCaffrey. And good spell of possession from Dublin. They've managed to find the target as well. Kyle Comerford with the initial good work up to Daniel O'Donovan, and it's Brian McCaffrey with the finish, and a good score from Dublin, who lead 1-1 to 2 points after 5 minutes. Bucko comes pushing it back on the Dublin defender, and it's going to be a free up the field for the Dubs. Trying to gain a few metres as well. That's not going to work out for the Dublin captain, Lucas Cass. And he will have the freedom just around midfield, metre or so from the midfield line. There is a strong breeze, as I mentioned. He struck this one well, Cass, but it's tailed with the breeze and gone to the right and harmlessly wide. So first wide of the game. We played 5.5 minutes, and it remains Dublin leading 1-1 to 2 points. That goal in the first minute coming from Conal Kenny. Puck out now from Clare's Conor Lynch. It's a long one from Lynch. Will reach Dan Hogan and Kyle Comerford here, and it's broken for Kyle Comerford, but it's gone out over the sideline, says the linesman here. So a chance for Madden. He's already shown what he can do from this kind of distance. Sent over a sensational sideline cut. 2 points he's got in this game. One from that sideline cut and one from play as well. He's going to pretty much the exact same spot as to where he got that opening score from. It's another beautiful strike from Luke Madden, and he has just tailed to the right and wide. It looked for a moment that was going to go over the bar as well, but just curled away at the last moment to the right and wide. So a wide apiece now for both Clare and Dublin, as the Dublin keeper Luke Kilmurray, Ballyboden St Enda's off his left hand side, goes to the far side, and battle in the air, broken down. Should have been Dublin ball, but it's all the way back now, and Clare have it once more. Rian O'Donnell strikes it, looking for the run of Jack Ellingstad inside. Ellingstad has shown prowess to get out in front once again. Has possession, has already set up a score, but he's forced out over the sideline. Sideline ball to Dublin. Good defending back there from the Dublin full back line. And as they that have the sideline cut have gone short with it to the full back. Devin Tighe moving forward, gets the hand pass away. Dublin have advantage, comes back to Cass, who sweeps the ball up towards the 45. The touch is good on this occasion from the Dublin forwards. Not for the first time as the goal scorer, Conal Kenny. He's hooked up. Good diligent defending from Harley Nolan. That's the second wide of the afternoon for Dublin. Nolan just got a half hook in. As puck out from Conor Lynch is taken quickly. Great take initially over there. Battle between the two number 10s, Jack Murphy and Luke Madden. Seems to be everywhere for Clare at the moment. Now it's their full forward, Finn Duignan, who's playing that bit further out. Hand pass though doesn't go initially to a Clare jersey. It is Dublin and Clare battling for it on the ground. Duignan is in there again, trying to use his considerable size. He's done well to win possession. In fact, it's not Finn Duignan. Sam Flaherty for Clare that has scored that one. And it was Flaherty that had that free early on as well. So another score for Clare, a point between the sides once again. It's Clare trying to win possession once more. It's their midfielder there, Donal O'Leary, but it's Dublin that had a Madden. Couldn't get clean possession for Clare, Donathy, and Josh Bracken battling. Once again, into the hands it comes of Dara Rosny, the Clare captain, wearing number 6 but not operating at centre back. Plays this one long, it's going to drop short. He's dropped a great takeover. Kyle Comerford couldn't hold on to it, looked to have won it. But again, he's come out with possession as Comerford has done very, very well in the opening nearly 9 minutes of this Kern John Scott final. And it's a long delivery there, but it's won by Dublin, and it's Conal Kenny. Plays a lovely low ball into McCaffrey, looking for his second score. He set up a goal. He's got a point. Brian McCaffrey. He's going in on goals. He's been fouled just on the 21-metre line. Free into Dublin. Lovely delivery from Kenny across to McCaffrey. The touch was good and the run was good as well. And he set up a scoring chance to put Dublin 2 points to the good once more. So free in for Dublin, straight in front, 21 metres from the goal. And the strike comes in from the corner forward. That's Ben Flanagan, and Ben Flanagan has sent that one between the posts. So 1-2 to 3 points in Dublin's favour. Back to a 2-point advantage as Conor Lynch launches one for Clare to this near side. Good defending there from the corner back. It was Paddy Walsh that got us early to it, picked up by Christian Shortall. Shortall delivering down, but only there is a Clare defender wearing number 14 is Finn Duignan. Duignan with all the time in the world. He's been pulled up for overcarrying by referee Cian Ryan. A mistake from the Clare man on that occasion. Free into Dublin and a chance for Flanagan to double his total straight away after scoring his first. Difficult angle on that far side. It was right on the 45 metre line, I should say. So Ben Flanagan, second chance of the game for him. Much more difficult task ahead of him on this occasion. Chance to put Dublin 3 points up. Cuts across it. Ben Flanagan did exactly what he needed. That's a lovely strike from the Dublin corner forward. And just coming up to 11 minutes played. It's that goal in the first minute from Conal Kenny that separates the sides. Dublin leading 1-3 to 3 points. As Conor Lynch launches another one down. Ball breaks and breaks in Dublin's favour once again. And it's lost though on that occasion by Christian Shortall. Pressure coming on from the Clare attackers, but it's Dublin that come away with it. Pass inside now to Josh Bracken. There's been a foul, advantage accruing to Dublin. Ball delivered inside towards Kenny once more. Doesn't get to Hurley to it. Again, Harry Nolan is there to put the pressure on. It's Nolan that has the ball in hand. Hand pass out now to Rian O'Donnell. O'Donnell then goes low to Donal O'Leary. Now it's Luke Madden. Luke Madden gets a call. Hand pass isn't good though. Might still break for Clare though. And they do still have it. It's Ellingstad. It's not the midfielder there. Wearing number 19 for Clare, Donovan. Ball delivered inside. Now touch is good from the Clare forward. On this occasion it's Hogan. Hogan needs a bit of help here. Does well to hold on to possession. Can't catch it again. Gets the strike away instead. That would be some score if Hogan can pull that one off. Just tails to the right. And it is a wide ball. Second wide of the game for Clare. So play restarts quickly with Luke Kilmurray. Kilmurray goes short to Comerford. Comerford then decides to go long in towards the full forward line. Battle for possession there. Out was Daniel O'Donovan and his marker on this occasion, Cian Breslin. They've had a good tussle in the opening quarter of this game thus far. Battle on that far side. It is Clare that were coming away with it. There's a push on the Dublin player though. And it's another chance for Dublin. And it will be Ben Flanagan coming out to take the free. They are becoming increasingly difficult, these frees for Ben Flanagan. First one straight in front on the 21 metre line. Next one a metre or so in from the sideline by the 45. And this one a few metres off the 65. And a couple of metres in from the far sideline as well. So tricky task for the Dublin number 15. He's nailed his first two and he'll be quite confident, even though it's into the breeze. If he can get a proper strike in it, he'll do the same here. And that's exactly what Ben Flanagan has done. It's an excellent score from the Dublin number 15. Third point, 3 in a row from him. Third free of the game for Ben Flanagan as well. And he's shown Clare in the last few minutes that if they give away frees from scoreable distances, he's the man to put them over the bar. So it's Conor Lynch now with the restart again. 2 Dublin defenders to 1 Clare attacker, and it's Dublin that have won that one will go out. In fact, it was a Clare hurley that touched that last. It was, I think, Finn Duignan. No, it wasn't. It was at the hurley of Sam Flaherty in the Smith O'Brien's club. I got the last touch. Shortall with the sideline cut. It's another good cut from him. Up goes the hand of the Dublin full forward O'Donovan. Ball breaks and it's Conal Kenny. Had a very positive start to this game for his side. Flicks it. Doesn't go to hand. Possession. Pressure on. But it's Brian McCaffrey, who's also been so influential, flicked away from him brilliantly by Harry Nolan. Nolan been heavily involved from Clare's point of view in this game as well. Battle on the ground once more. And scrum develops with Clare flicking the ball away out of danger. Conal Kenny is there and he's the man to get the hurley to it. Ball ends up with Killian Shortall. Up to his midfield partner, Christian Shortall, to Ruben McCormack. McCormack on the run, he's got Shortall back with him. McCormack goes for the strike himself. It's going to be taken though by Conor Lynch, the Clare goalkeeper, and he's spotted Luke Madden in space, and the ball heading towards Madden. He's under pressure from Lucas Cass straight away, but Madden flicks it down under instruction from his manager, Brian Culbert. Madden still going with it. He's chased back there by Jack Mills. Madden still going with it off his left. It's going to drop short. Dropped on the line there on the edge of the square by the goalkeeper Luke Kilmurray. Battle ensues on the ground. It's coming away, but fair play to Kilmurray. He's got the ball back himself and he's hit it out of danger, but it's only towards a Clare man, and that's their number 6 and captain Dara Rosny. Rosny going through on goal, flick off his left hand side. Rosny has the accuracy with it. That's a much needed score for Clare, and they've put a goal between the sides as well. 15 minutes on the clock here in Thurles in the current John Scott, and it is Dublin leading Clare 1-4 to 4 points. Puck out taken quickly here, and Dublin on the attack. Once more, ball delivered inside. Breslin is out in front on this occasion, but the ball does break to Daniel O'Donovan. O'Donovan from the touchline. This will be some score from the Dublin full forward, and that's exactly what it is. Lovely strike from that far side, and it is Dublin that have restored a 4-point lead just as quickly as Clare had reduced it to 3. So some excellent scoring on show in the opening quarter here in Thurles as this ball is delivered long again into the Clare attack. It's Rosny, fresh from that point moments ago for Clare, under pressure from Josh Bracken. Bracken gets the ball into his hand, looking at his options, surveying what's in front of him. He goes short. It's lovely timed and pace on the pass to Cass. Cass goes down the middle, pressure, but a good take there from the right half forward. I think it was Jack Murphy. Murphy delivers inside. High ball in and bouncing towards Conal Kenny, held up in the wind. Kenny taking on his man Harry Nolan off the hurley. Can't catch it again. Conal Kenny strikes this one, but under pressure from Nolan, it tails harmlessly from Clare's point of view to the left and wide, and Conor Lynch quickly gets us underway. Low delivery to Finn Duignan, I should say Duignan. Inside with the pass, and it eventually comes out now to Luke Madden. 2 points in the game thus far. Beautiful delivery to Rosny. Rosny now with the ball in hand, under pressure from a number of Dublin defenders. Pulled back though. That's a free into Clare. It's going to be Rosny to take the free himself. Midway between the Dublin 45 and 65 metre lines. Chance for Clare to reduce Dublin's lead to 3 points once again. Didn't hit that at all. That Rosny will drop and is caught on the line. And plenty of play there for Dublin. It was Comerford again. Gives the hand pass away to his goalkeeper, Kilmurray. One there by Clare, but it's broken to a Dublin man. And that man is Jack Mills. Mills, though, under pressure. Good work from the Clare man on this occasion. It was Dylan O'Connell. Battle on the ground there, heading towards the side, and Luke Madden couldn't keep it in play under pressure from Brian McCaffrey. And it will result in a Dublin sideline ball that will be taken by Jack Mills. Lovely good cut from Mills into the middle. One though, back there by Rian O'Donnell. O'Donnell now from long range, dummy to shoot. Delivers low inside instead, and it's a ball inside towards a man there. It is Sam Flaherty. Got 1 point in the game so far. Gets this pass away. And it's off now to Ellingstead. In fact, it's not. It's Rory Chaplin. Back it comes now, and Sam Flaherty on the run has the advantage as Flaherty. He will try and score it himself. Hits the post and bounces out of danger. But play will come back for the Clare free. Maybe a second chance for Sam Rosny. Didn't hit his first attempt at all well from a scoreable distance. But maybe closer to goal with a trickier angle for Rosny. He'll be hoping for a better outcome. So he's taking it short. Goal chance maybe here. Just didn't hit it well enough. Flaherty is there. He's got Rosny on his outside as well if he can find him. Needs a bit of help. Struck the ball himself and that's gone to the right and wide. The idea might have been good from Clare, but the execution wasn't there. And they've suffered as a result. And a wide ball, and Clare remain 4 points down as Comerford takes that puck out short, delivers down towards Conall Kenny. It's won there though by Dylan O'Connell with the loose ball for Clare. O'Connell moving forward under pressure from a number of Dublin players, and it's Dublin through Jack Mills trying to win clean possession. It's still Mills, does eventually get the ball into his hand, needs a bit of help, hand pass inside, it's not a good one, and it's fallen to a Clare man. And a chance now for Clare, and Sam Rosny to attack once more. Comes back to Luke Madden. He's shown in this game he can score from distance already, and Luke Madden has sent that one to the right and wide. So just accuracy is not Clare's friend at the moment. So kind of a pot shot from Luke Madden, but confident of scoring 2 points already in this game that he could nail that one. Didn't have the accuracy. And it results in another wide, and Madden unable to win clean possession here. Christian Shortall has it for Dublin, has the advantage as well, and he'll take that advantage. And a free for Dublin on the 65-metre line or thereabouts. And again, it will be Ben Flanagan who scored 3 frees in a row in this game between the 10th and 13th minute. And 3 from 3 so far. He's already scored one from a similar distance on the far side. With the angle, it's probably that little bit closer to goal. 15 metres inside the sideline, the touchline I should say, as Flanagan readies to take. Strikes this one very well as well, does Ben Flanagan, and straight over the black spot. Had plenty more in the tank with that one too, did the Dublin number 15. Just over 20 minutes here played, and it is Dublin leading by 1-6 to 4 points. Puck out comes down by Conor Lynch, and it's won by the Dublin centre back Lucas Cass. Doesn't have enough juice on that pass, does Cass, and it's a Clare man that is there first. Dylan O'Connell, lovely bit of play from him, flicked inside now but Jack Ellings. That doesn't go to hand though, and Dublin swarm around the ball like they've done so often in this opening 20 or so minutes. Brian McCaffrey plays it long, 2 Clare defenders there, and it's easily won back there by their full back, and that's Cian Breslin straight down the middle, touched by Ellingstad, and will break now for the midfielder. That's Donal O'Leary with the strike. And that one doesn't have the accuracy as well, so that's gone to the right and wide as well. Another wide for Clare. So the score remains at 1-6 to 4 points in Dublin's favour. 5 point lead for the Dubs. We have played 21 minutes of this current John Scott decider. As Dublin goes short once more in the middle of midfield, as Ruben McCormack needs a bit of help, finds it in the form of his wing back Dara Heffernan. Heffernan steps away from would-be Clare tacklers, and off goes Dara Heffernan. Lovely flick inside to McCaffrey. McCaffrey now is looking at runners. He's going to play it short to Jack Mills. A good take from Mills. He's got options here. Jack Mills on the 45-metre line needs a bit of help, didn't have the touch, and it's Clare that mop up with Harry Nolan now. Pass off to Luke Madden. Luke Madden plays a lovely diagonal ball in towards Hogan, but it's Comerford that's there first. Little nudge in the back. Hogan may have got away with that. Dan Hogan with the strike, and Hogan has got a much needed score over the bar for Clare. May got away with a bit of a nudge, he won't care, and neither will the Clare teammates of Hogan and the management. And it's a score from Hogan as the 2 players do battle again. Comerford gets that one away to Shortall. Long delivery from Christian Shortall up towards Conall Kenny. Kenny can't win a clean ball. The ball is gone to ground. And again, a battle ensues. Scrum of players there, and it's Dublin that have it. It's well won there. Shot comes in, just enough on it. Lovely score is from Jack Murphy. First score of the game from him. And Dublin immediately have a response. Ball broke to Murphy. He took control, and just a little flick of the wrist sends the ball over the bar. And Dublin, certainly into the breeze, have been much more diligent with their shooting in this game and have a 5 point lead as a result. Ball goes long, hand goes up from Rosny, breaks down now to Hogan, fresh from that point, gets a shot away, half hooked, it's going to drop. Luke Kilmurray comes off his line, breaks it down, falls to Rosny. Goal chance maybe here for Clare. It's Rosny, little deflection on it. It was a great flick away by Davin Tighe, the Dublin full-back. Definitely got a hurley to it before Kilmurray tried to save it, flicked it onto the crossbar, and Dublin come away once more. Into the middle it goes now. Ruben McCormack has time to run in and pace to burn here. McCormack needs a bit of help here. Gets the hand pass away to McCaffrey. Good step from McCaffrey. He's got a runner on his shoulder. Needs it help. It is Josh Bracken. Bracken now onto his right hand side. Gets the strike away. Bracken with the shot. And it goes over the bar. A great score for Dublin from Josh Bracken. They worked it very well after getting a bit of a lucky escape at the other end with Rosney's goal chance flashing off the crossbar. And it is now Dublin into a 6-point lead. Clare though very quickly on the attack once more. It's Hogan who's having a growing influence in this game. Pass comes into Luke Madden. The call was for him to go. He didn't do that. He gets the shot away, and that's going to tail harmlessly to the left and wide. And score remains at 1-8 to 5 points in Dublin's favour. 24 minutes on the clock again. Ball in the hand of Luke Kilmurray. Certainly be the goalie who's had more to do in this half. Clare's accuracy in front of goal letting them down at the moment. Dara Heffernan wins that one on the ground. And it's Dublin on the offensive once more. Pass those poor on this occasion from Jack Murphy. And it's Clare that come away with possession. Rian O'Donnell. Little flick of the wrists. Plays that one into Hogan, who's out in front of Comerford once more, and he's got the ball in his hand. Hogan plays a lovely ball across to Chaplin. Rory Chaplin now has it. He's on the scoring arc for football. Comes back outside. Shot, and it's blocked down brilliantly by the Dublin defender. I think it's Dahi Heffernan again. Gets the pass away to Mills. Indeed it was Heffernan. Mills now on the run. Crowd of Clare players, but he's got the ball 3 times, and it will be a free out to Clare. 4 Clare players swarmed around Mills there. He had no really other option but to try and catch it again, but the referee Cian Ryan was on top of it, and it's a free to Clare, which Rian O'Donnell will look to take quickly. O'Donnell now strikes it. Lovely pinpoint delivery into Rory Chaplin, who's coming out 40 metres from goals. Chaplin, that'll be an excellent score if he can manage to find a target. That's what Chaplin has done. Much needed score. Quick free in from O'Donnell into the run of Rory Chaplin, and the corner forward from 6 Mile Bridge sends that one between the posts. Sideline ball to Dublin over on that far side. Christian Shortall to take. Dublin with a 5-point advantage as we head to the final 5 minutes of this opening half. Decent strike from Shortall. Ball breaks to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a hand pass off. Lucas Cass now looking for his runners. That runner inside. A beautiful touch from the half forward is Jack Mills, and Mills has already shown his running prowess in this first half. Good diligent defending from Clare, though Rian O'Donnell's helped out by his corner back. They're over carrying is the call, and it was good work from Harry Nolan and Rian O'Donnell. Mills looked to have been away there. The touch was beautiful into his hand, and he turned in that rangy style. It has been prominent in the opening 26 or so minutes here, but the Clare defence was able to get back as Conor Lynch launches this free down the middle. Easy catch there for Hogan. There's a run on now. Shot comes in from Donal O'Leary. He had more time to run with it. The shot comes in though, and he's got the score though. O'Leary had just about had enough on the shot. Looked for a moment that it was going to drop to the left and wide, but O'Leary found a target, and Clare with the last 2 scores have reduced Dublin's lead to 4. Puck out 1 though again by Dublin. The ever impressive Brian McCaffrey. Low ball in, not one of his better ones, but it's a mistake back there from Padraig Healy, and Dublin should have had possession. Healy though has made up for that error and comes away with possession up towards Ellingstad, but it hasn't gone to hand, and it's Lucas Cass there for Dublin. Delivers inside looking for Mills, just overcooks it slightly, and Conor Lynch is off his line smartly for Clare. And it's Lynch heading away with it. He's done very, very well as the Clare netminder to come out as Rian O'Donnell wins possession for Clare. Lucas Cass, lovely flick, knew exactly what he was doing. Deft touch from him to Christian Shortall. Shortall has a go at goals. He's going to drop on the 14-metre line. And easy for Conor Lynch to tidy that one up. Harry Nolan. Touch isn't great from Nolan. He's immediately under pressure from Ben Flanagan. But Nolan has done well, as he's done so often in this half, to pick up the pieces. Battle for possession with Dylan O'Connell from Clare that has it. Needs a bit of help. Blocked down by Shortall. Gets it again. This time it comes off as the flick to Luke Madden. Madden plays this one across the middle. Lucas Cass is up there, but it's won by Sam Flaherty. But it's Cass has got there ahead of Rory Chaplin and delivers down the line. And towards his full forward, that is Daniel O'Donovan from the Aaron's Isle club in Dublin. Across the middle, Dylan O'Connell's there. He's done well to win it. O'Connell, hand pass, doesn't go to plan. It's going to break for Jack Mills, but Rian O'Donnell is there for Clare, and he's going to be there for Clare once more. Lovely bit of play from O'Donnell, but he's lost possession of it. Keeps going with his task though, and Clare come away with possession. Luke Madden, lovely strike inside. Sam Flaherty is free. Flaherty, can he get possession? Could be a goal chance, but no. The Dublin fullback Davin Tighe has done very, very well to come out with that one. Won't keep it in play, but did his first job in making sure there was no danger around the full back line. And his clearance goes out over the sideline and will result in a sideline ball for Clare. So coming up to half time, it is a 4-point advantage here for Dublin, leading 1-8 to 7 points. An additional 2 minutes in the offing here, and a minimum of 2 minutes as this sideline cut is flicked across the middle. Breaks now for Hogan. Tries to flick it inside, but only goes as far as Davin Tighe, and Tighe, low delivery in towards Ruben McCormack. Gets a call on his shoulder from Kyle Comerford, and Comerford comes out, delivers this one inside. Clare defenders was there though. It's Padraig Healy coming out with possession for Clare. Read that one. In fact, it was Cian Breslin. Delivered up the field now, and Sam Flaherty. He's got a lovely point early on. Tries to flick that one inside. Didn't get hold of it. There's a chance now for Dara Heffernan to move forward. Gets that pass away now to Jack Murphy. Murphy looking for a second score at a half. Murphy has hit that one very well. Second score at a half for Jack Murphy. And that, on the half-hour mark, is a much-needed score. Clare got 2 in a row. But that score from Murphy after a Clare error has restored a 5-point advantage for them. Back with play now, and it's Clare on the attack. Sam Rosney wearing 6, but now operating in the full forward. He had been at centre forward. Rosney looking to get a better angle from himself. Gets that shot away. That would be some score from Sam Rosney, but just goes to the right and wide. Just didn't have the accuracy. It was a difficult angle. He took the shot on as Dublin go short once more to Luke Comerford. No one saw that one coming except for the Clare centre back wearing 11 is Rian O'Donnell. O'Donnell goes straight down the line. It's intercepted though by Ruben McCormack for Dublin. McCormack gets the pass away. Flanagan scored 4 frees in this half. Brilliantly blocked down. And it was Breslin that came out to get that block in. And it'll be a sideline cut for Dublin. And Ruben McCormack was quick to take that one once the ball went out of bounds. So it's McCormack. Attempt this one, doesn't get hold of that at all. Battle for the ball, and it's Harry Nolan that's come out with it for Clare. Plays it up the line. Lucas Cass now, and Sam Flaherty. It's Flaherty that's won the battle for the ball. Plays it inside. He had Dan Hogan in free on that occasion, and Dublin have done very well defensively. It's Paddy Walsh that gets it away up towards his captain Lucas Cass. Cass now under pressure from 2 Clare tackles. Pass wasn't great. The pressure did its job for Clare's point of view. Falls to Luke Madden, and Luke Madden, he's missed a couple. He ain't missing that one. Great score from Madden. 3rd point of the half for him, and a much needed score just before the half-time whistle for Clare. 20 seconds or so left in the half, and it's Luke Madden with that much needed score. Puck out comes Flaherty. The ball breaks. Flaherty, lovely flick inside towards Rory Chaplin. Chaplin breaks it down. Can he get possession? Under pressure by good defending again from Paddy Walsh. Out comes Davin Tighe as well, but Walsh still there. Rosney flicks it away from him. Davin Tighe is in there in mix as well, as is Comerford, and Comerford has been fouled. He's been so busy in this opening half as Luke Comerford, with ball in hand and from a defensive standpoint as well. And it's he that has won the free for this Dublin side, and it's him, the same man that's going to take the free. As referee Cian Ryan gets ready to blow the half-time whistle, and that's exactly what he's done. Half-time here in the current John Scott decider at Semple Stadium in Thurles. It's Dublin leading Clare by 1-9 to 8 points. Join us for the second half shortly. For possession there between the full forward Daniel O'Donovan for Dublin and the full back for Clare. Cian Breslin is the centre forward now. Brian McCaffrey through on goal. McCaffrey, could he go for goal? Plays it inside. Goal chance here for Dublin. Straight away, goal. And it's the man wearing number 7. Movement from left to right as he strikes it if he's heading towards goal. That's exactly what Luke Madden has done. Beautiful strike from Luke Madden, straight over the bar. It's done well there. Hand pass comes now to Madden, looking for his second point of the game. He struck that beautifully, Luke Madden. Excellent score from the Clare right. How dangerous he can be running already in this game. Gets the strike away this time, but that one has gone over the bar. Good finish from McCaffrey. Dignan is in there again, trying to use his considerable size. He's done well to win possession. In fact, it's not Finn Dignan, Sam Flaherty do the same here, and that's exactly what Ben Flanagan has done. It's an excellent score from the Dublin number 15. Third point, 3 in a row for 6, and captain Dara Rosny. Rosny going through on goal, flick off his left hand side. Rosny has the accuracy with it. That's a much needed front on this occasion, but the ball does break to Daniel O'Donovan. O'Donovan from the touchline. This will be some score from the Dublin full forward, and that's the back. Hogan may have got away with that. Dan Hogan with the strike, and Hogan has got a much needed score over the bar for Clare. May got away with that. Ensues. Scrum of players there, and it's Dublin that have it. It's well won there. Shot comes in, just enough on it. Lovely score is from Jack. Luke Kilmurray comes off his line, breaks it down, falls to Rosny. Goal chance maybe here for Clare. It's Rosny! Little deflection on it. It was a great Bracken now onto his right hand side, gets the strike away. Bracken with the shot, and it goes over the bar. A great score for Dublin. Point delivery into Rory Chaplin, who's coming out 40 metres from goals. Chaplin, that'll be an excellent score if he can manage to find a target. That's what Chaplin. Hogan, there's a run on now. Shot comes in from Donal O'Leary. He'd more time to run with it. The shot comes in though, and he's got the score to O'Leary. That's away now to Jack Murphy. Murphy looking for a second score to half. Murphy has hit that one very well. Second score to half for Jack Murphy. Great, the pressure did his job for Clare's point of view. Falls to Luke Madden, and Luke Madden, he's missed a couple. He ain't missing that one. Great score from Madden. Welcome back to Thurles for the second half of this Corn John Scott decider between Clare and Dublin. It's the Dubs that hold the half-time advantage, leading by 1-9 to 8 points after an impressive first half from them against the breeze. Conal Kenny with a goal in the first minute has sent them on their way, and a few brilliant frees as well. 4 frees, 4 points from frees from corner forward. Ben Flanagan has ensured that they've stayed ahead in this game. Clare have had 6 or 7 wides in that opening half as well, so they'll be hoping for a bit more accuracy in the second half. We are awaiting the re-arrival of this Clare team. Dublin, from just offhand, don't seem to have made any substitutes that I can see so far. I know we'll update you with those if we have them as soon as the second half gets back on their way. So as I said, just waiting for the Clare team to come back out here in Semple Stadium. Very impressive first half from Dublin. Some of the star performers from them, their captain Lucas Cass has been on a lot of ball. Davin Tighe, their fullback, made one great block and to stop the certain goal. Kyle Comerford in the corner has been very prominent, while Brian McCaffrey at centre forward has been very good, along with Ben Flanagan and Jack Murphy at right half forward, wearing number 10, scoring a couple of points as well. On the other side, Rian O'Donnell, I should say, for Clare at centre back, wearing number 11, having a fine game, as is Harry Nolan. And cornerback Sam Flaherty and Dan Hogan have been dangerous in the half forward. When Luke Madden has been the top scorer for Clare with 3 points, a variation of 2 excellent long range efforts and a sideline cut as well from the man from the Scariff O'Gonallow club as Clare re-enter the field. There look to be the same, no substitutes on the Clare side from what we can see there as well. So we do have number 17 and 19. They were both starters. That's 17 Jack Ellingstad and 19 Donegal Donovan. Both started the game. So referee Cian Ryan from Tipperary about to get proceedings back underway here in Semple Stadium for the second half of this Corn John Scott. It is Dublin leading by 4 points, and it's O'Donovan winning the ball for Clare straight away. Plenty of good hurling from Clare in that half, but just on more than a few occasions, shots not going where they needed to go. The scrum develops. It's Clare through Sam Flaherty that come out with the possession. Flaherty plays it inside. A couple of Dublin defenders there too. Dan Hogan, I should say, for Clonlara. Luke Comerford battling, and it's a free in. Played the ball on the ground with his hand at Luke Comerford. So a free in comes for Clare, and Sam Rosny with this free. He had one, dropped short in the first half, and he had another he went short with, looking for maybe a goal opportunity. It's Rosny from 21 metres, puts that high, and it's Clare that are on the scoreboard after 50 seconds of this second half. And Sam Rosny, that's got it. So a goal between the sides once again. Puck out now to come from Luke Kilmurray, the Dublin netminder. It's straight down the middle with it, with that advantage over breeze, and it travels a long distance. It's won there by McCaffrey for Dublin. He's been fouled, and a chance now for Ben Flanagan to make it free number 5. From varying angles, Flanagan has shown a great prowess from place balls in the opening half. He'll be looking to continue, and that was into the breeze, which has freshened during the half-time break here in Thurles. So it's Flanagan nearly midway between the Clare 45 and 65 metre lines, straight in front. Angle certainly won't be an issue, you would imagine, as Flanagan lines this one up to restore Dublin's 4-point advantage. He takes the free, does Ben Flanagan. No mistake from the number 15 on the Dublin side. So that's 5 for Flanagan. As Conor Lynch restarts, makes it just past midfield. Battle there, breaks kindly for Dublin. And Josh Bracken blocked down well by O'Donovan. Ball breaking now for Healy, the cornerback for Dublin. Padraig Healy's blocked though again. It's Dublin in possession. Ruben McCormack spots a man free there, and he finds the pass out to this near side. It is Brian McCaffrey. McCaffrey, lovely bit of stutter stepping. Gets the shot away, does McCaffrey. This would be a brilliant score. Drops though. into the hands of Conor Lynch, and the Clare netminder gets his clearance away, but it's only as far as Josh Bracken. Bracken, point in the first half for him, plays a lovely pass to Christian Shortall, goes outside now to Conal Kenny. He'll do well to keep that one in play. He's done exactly that, but ball eventually goes out over the line, and it will result, last hit of Clare man, will result in a sideline cut for Dublin, as Kenny is the man around it, wants to take it himself. Goal in the first half, in the first minute I should say, from Conal Kenny. Decent cut, dangerous ball into the corner forward there. Hasn't worked out, and away come Clare with Rian O'Donnell. O'Donnell, not the greatest of strikes from him, and it's Dahi Heffernan blocked down by Rory Chaplin. Ball breaks and battle between the two teams here to win possession. Josh Bracken is there for Dublin, but it's Rory Chaplin. That's one possession. Great pickup from Chaplin as well. Lets the hand pass off. Man who got the last point of the half, Donal O'Leary for Clare. Inside to Dan Hogan. Hogan's on the run here. Shrugs off a challenge from Comerford. Still going. Dan Hogan bearing in on goal now. Gets the strike away, and it's going to go to the right and wide. It was a good chance. Advantage though was accruing to the Clare defender. A little tug on the jersey, and it is going to be a scoreable chance for Rosny. And there is a substitution, I should say, for Dublin in that first half. I think it's Jack Mills, the man that's gone off. And wearing number 24, I think it's Paddy Murphy that is on for Dublin, as Rosny sends that one over the bar. Getting Clare back to within 3 points. Luke Kilmurray launches this one downfield towards Conal Kenny. Kenny gets a break to it along with Dylan O'Connell. Christian Shortall trying to keep that one in play, unable to do so. The Fianna man. And play will restart with a sideline cut to Clare. And that far side it is their centre back, Rian O'Donnell, who's wearing number 11, but definitely operating in the centre back position to take. Lovely sideline cut from him. Dangerous ball in towards Hogan and Comerford again. It's broken to Flaherty. Just couldn't handle it. Does break then again for Clare. And Chaplin for Flaherty gets it away. Great block down on Flaherty's shot. Falls to Hogan from the edge of the scoring arc. And it's Hogan with the strike. And it's Hogan with the score as well for Clare. 2 in a row from the banner. And now we've a 2 point game. It's the first time in a good while they've got it down to 2 points. A much needed positive start for the half. They've got 3 to 4 points in this opening half of Clare, or the second half I should say, opening stages of the second half, and it's a 2 point game. Clare trying to win it, but McCaffrey has nicked it back for Dublin, and off he goes, Brian McCaffrey. Such an influential first half. And hand pass though, doesn't go to hand towards Shortall. Battling for it though is Christian Shortall. That's Clare. Drew Donegal Donovan that come away with the ball, however. Into Luke Madden, flicked away from him by Bracken. Ball breaks now to Finn Duignan. Duignan's been fouled. Trip by Reuben McCormack. And a chance for Clare to deliver deep into Dublin territory once more. O'Donnell takes it quickly, saw runners in front of him. One of those runners was Dan Hogan, who's having a growing influence in this game despite the best efforts of Luke Comerford. Taken away from Hogan though by Rosny. And then ball goes to ground once more. The ruck develops, and it's Dublin that have possession of the ball through their captain Lucas Cass. Cass very influential in the first half 3 times though. He's caught, and that's the call from referee Cian Ryan. And a chance now again for Clare to reduce Dublin's advantage even further. This will bring it to a point if Rosny can hit the target. So it's Rosny, 50 or so metres from goal. This chance to bring it to a 1 point margin. Strike is good from Rosny. The accuracy isn't there though. It's gone to the left and wide. 37 minutes gone. Dublin remain leading by 2 points, 110 to 11. Disappointing one from Rosny on that occasion as Kilmurray goes long. Broken down by Christian Shortall, but it's a Clare man to it first. That was Luke Madden. Madden after Rory Chaplin was playing a bit deeper. Chaplin goes for broke from a long distance out. It's going to drop short though. Easy one for Davin Tighe. And off to Dahi Heffernan. Heffernan though, it's dispossessed. Chaplin's on again here. Off his left this time. That one's going to go and drops under the crossbar once more. Kilmurray catches it. with consummate ease. Now to Comerford, goes short. Looking for Ruben McCormick. Touch wasn't great for McCormick. Gave the Clare defender a chance to win possession back, and it's Donal O'Leary. Hand pass comes in towards Rosny. Dara Rosny plays that across. And it's O'Leary again. Pressure is good from Dublin. That's going to drop inside. And it's going to drop towards the Clare man initially. It was Ellingsford. And it does break again for the number 17, Ellingstad, and he's hit it to the right and wide. It's a poor miss from Clare's point of view. There's just been a few of them in the first half, and there's been a couple now, the last two. Rosny striking that free wide, and Ellingstad with a chance as well. We're going to have a couple of substitutions here for Dublin. Number 13, Ted Duke, is coming on for Daniel O'Donovan. And there's also a change that will see Oscar Chambers from Ranelagh Gales coming in as well. I think it's Ruben McCormick. Yeah, it is Ruben McCormick that's gone. So a third change for Dublin. Jack Mills went off at half time, and now we have a couple more on Ted Duke and Oscar Chambers onto the field for the Dubs. McCaffrey doing well to keep that in play under severe pressure. Dublin sideline looking for a free, nothing forthcoming from referee Cian Ryan, and the ball bounces towards neither side, able to win possession. Chambers has done well. First impact in the game from him. Delivery comes in from Christian Shortall. Out comes the cornerback Harry Nolan. Nolan though is dispossessed by Flanagan. Flanagan now gets that pass away to Brian McCaffrey. McCaffrey's shot is going to tail harmlessly wide and easy for Conor Lynch to deal with. So Lynch now looking at his options. Luke Madden is calling for it, but there's plenty of Dublin bodies around him, so he goes long instead. Does Lynch. Lovely strike of that puck out from him. Up goes Hogan, but was unable to catch it cleanly now. And Luke Comerford is there for Dublin. He's been fouled. Advantage coming. Lucas Cass has it though, and Dublin play this one down. The advantage is still coming here. And referee Cian Ryan has decided to give the free. We saw no advantage down the inside in the full forward line, so it's a free to Dublin. And coming out to take it is their keeper Luke Kilmurray. And just outside his own 45. For 10 minutes of this second half, and it does remain Dublin leading by 2 points. Had a 5-point advantage at the beginning of the half, but 4-point advantage I should say. But now it's back to 2, and it's Clare on the attack here, or Dublin on the attack. Ball just not being dealt with by the Clare full back line, and it will result in a 65 as Luke Kilmurray's delivery. In fact, it wasn't Luke Kilmurray. Killian O'Farrell has come on for Dublin in the second half as well. So that's a change that Dublin have made at half time as well. Made aware of that change by the Dublin management. So it is Killian O'Farrell that is now in goals for Dublin. It was him that delivered that one. Has been Flanagan ready to take this. He's got 5 from place balls in this game so far. Looking to make it number 6 and a second for the second half. If he can nail this one. And Flanagan has done exactly that. It's just easy for Ben Flanagan from these frees in this contest. Point number 6. And Clare now making their first change as well, as Dublin restore their advantage. It's going to be Michael Vaughan wearing number 9 coming in to the Dublin or to the Clare side. I think it's Rory Chaplin, the man that's going to depart the action. That's the substitute on the Clare side. It's Rory Chaplin that's departed the scene. In fact, it's not Rory Chaplin. We'll update you with that. It's Jack Ellingstad that's come off. So Rory Chaplin remains on the field as Brian McCaffrey delivers into the Clare defence. Good take though from Rian O'Donnell, who launches an attack of his own. Now comes Jack Comerford. Great battle ongoing between him and Dan Hogan here. Comerford plays it low, bounces away from corner forward Ted Duke, who's just, although he's wearing number 13, just come on to the scene for Dublin. Back there now is Duignan. Duke has done very well. He's still going here as Duke needs a bit of help. Ball bobbling again in the Clare full backlines. Last touch to Hurley though of Paddy Murphy. And It will be a puck out for the Clare goalkeeper Conor Lynch. So 42, just nearly 43 minutes played of this current John Scott. And it is Dublin leading by 111 to 11 points. As Conor Lynch at the second attempt takes this puck out. Josh Bracken was up there, but so was Sam Flaherty. And as Flaherty gets the last touch, just sees the ball bobble over the sideline. Sideline caught now as Dublin readying another substitution. Dylan Gannon getting ready to enter the fray. And the man he's coming on for is Jack Murphy. So Murphy 2 points in the game. His afternoon's work is done for the time being anyway, as Shortall delivers it long. And the Clare defenders there, and it's Padraig Healy that wins that one. Now off to Luke Madden. Madden flicks it forward. Not the greatest of passes though. And back there for Dublin is Oscar Chambers. Chambers low delivery to Bracken. Josh Bracken. Again another low one to Killian Shortall. Christian Shortall, I should say. Shortall gets that shot away, but never going to trouble the Clare posts. Another wide for Dublin. So it's Conor Lynch now with the restart for Clare. Goes short enough with it. It's a good delivery outside. And it's well won by the banner on this occasion. Pass doesn't go to hand though. It was Donovan that won the puck out. That's Dublin on the attack once more. Delivery coming in from Lucas Cass. It's going to break and drop short for Conor Lynch. Nearly a mistake from Lynch. The ball was bouncing, so he was able to grab hold of it and get the pass away to Harry Nolan. Nolan goes long with it. Christian Shortall is there for Dublin. Shortall under pressure. Does well to win the ball once more. Lucas Cass. And there was a foul on Shortall as after he delivered the hand pass. And it is going to be a free in to Dublin. Clare readying another substitution. Brian Lynch from Aerogue Ennis is the next man to be introduced from their point of view, as Lucas Cass from just inside his own 65-metre line strikes this one. Going to drop short. It's straight at the goal though. Broken down. Battle now for it. It's flicked away there by Paddy Murphy. It's just Clare defender Padraig Healy just deciding, and don't want this ball anywhere near me, let's get rid of it and let's start again. That's exactly with Finn Duignan. That's exactly what Finn Duignan is doing. He's overcarried though according to the referee, and a free in for Dublin. And as we've seen throughout this game from place balls, Ben Flanagan from the Naomh Barrow Club has nailed absolutely everything that has been put before him in this game. 6 from 6, 5 frees and a 65 from the Dublin number 15. Unerring with accuracy here in Semple Stadium this afternoon. So Flanagan with a chance to stretch Dublin's lead to 4 points once again. Again, a few metres in from the sideline. Strikes it very, very well once more, but this one has gone to the right and wide. He is. Maybe didn't get hold of it as he would have liked there, Flanagan, as another substitution is introduced. That is Brian Lynch, as I previously mentioned, to enter the fray. Just waiting to see who's coming off for Clare. I think it's the wing back, is it? Dylan O'Connell that's coming to the sideline here. Yep, Dylan O'Connell, the man coming off from Brian Lynch on for Clare. So puck out comes from Conor Lynch, broken for Clare. O'Leary. It's just straight away to Luke Madden. Low delivery from Madden. It's a good one too. Chance coming here for Clare. This will be a much needed score, and they've done exactly that. It's Dara Rosny that's got it. Lovely delivery in from Madden, and it is a score for Rosny. It's his third of the game, first from play for him. And it's Clare now back to 2 points yet again. Bit of encouragement now for this Clare side from their support here, as this one from Killian O'Farrell. O'Farrell goes long with the puck out. Batted away by the Clare defender. It's Clare that have it once more. There's O'Donovan going down the line towards Madden. They're looking for a similar outlook here. Good defending though from Cian Breslin. Just made sure that wasn't an easy win for Dara Rosny, and it's Dublin that have possession as a result into their substitute now, and that's Dylan Gannon. Gannon moving forward with it, gets the hand pass away off his right hand side. It's Flanagan. It's delivered into the edge of the square, batted away by Harry Nolan. Nolan will take it back again for Clare. Plays a low one out towards Finn Duignan. Duignan needs a bit of help, and he's been fouled. Help came from the referee in the form of a foul by Ben Flanagan, and it's Clare now that have a chance to clear their lines. 12 or so remaining minutes here in the Kern John Scott. Ball up the line it comes now, and a chance now for Michael Vaughan to run at the Dublin defence. Gets that hand pass away to Chaplin. Chaplin with the strike. He struck it very, very well as Rory Chaplin. It bobbles and it's gone in. It's a goal. Well, the umpire pointed to the green flag. The ref has given a free out. It's going to be an interesting one to see what the final decision here. It was Chaplin's shot at goal. The ball dropped in around the end line. Hurley got to it. I think it was man in there was either Sam Flaherty or Rosny that didn't give it up. It was flicked across the line. The free has been given. So square ball is the call from referee Cian Ryan. He consulted with his umpires. And, well, that could have been a major turnabout as Cillian O'Farrell takes this free. Not the best of strikes from O'Farrell, and Clare there in numbers and have one possession back. Off they go now with the run heading towards the Dublin goal again. Needs a bit of help, but they've caught it 3 times. And a run coming from the midfielder. Just under pressure on that occasion was the man just on, Brian Lynch, and Lynch unable to get away from the would-be Dublin attackers, or tacklers I should say, and it does result in a free for Cillian O'Farrell on his own 65-metre line. Dublin readying another sub here, and that's going to be Ben Coughlin as O'Farrell launches this one in towards the 21-metre line. Breaks, and it breaks to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is on hand, quick as a flash to put that one between the posts, and a much needed score for Dublin. They've struggled at times for scores in this half. 3rd point of the half for them, and it's come a second one from McCaffrey, and a goal between the sides once again. So delivery comes from Rian O'Donnell, heading for the run of Michael Vaughan. Vaughan is there to it first, doesn't get it up though, and Paddy Walsh picks it up for Dublin. Walsh now needing a bit of help, can't catch it again, gets the hand pass away to Josh Bracken from St. Vincent's. Still going forward with it, Bracken. He's short. He can score from distance with a point in the first half, but unable to hold on to possession after good clear defending. And it's Padraig Healy coming out with possession now for the banner. Good run from him. In fact, it is the fullback Cian Breslin. Breslin plays a low one to Flaherty. Sam Flaherty plays it across the edge of the 21. Looking for the run of Michael Vaughan. If Vaughan can get into his hand, he can do damage here. Hasn't been fouled, says the referee, and Dublin clear their lines. And there's going to be a free out to Dublin too after corner back. Paddy Walsh cleared. He was hit late, and a free from where the ball landed. And Cillian O'Farrell will come off his line as Dublin are readying a trio of substitutions now. So we head into the final 9 minutes of this game. Ben Coughlin, Adam Morris readying to come on. Maybe Jake Sherry as well. Yep. Numbers 19, 20 and 21 about to enter the scene for Dublin, while Dara MacDonald of Clare Castle is coming in for Clare. That ball drops around the edge of the square once more. Ball bobbles and broken down, and it's Clare that are there with O'Donovan. Pull on that one. Harry Nolan's in there, scoops it away. And now it's Donald O'Leary. Plays a pass out towards Luke Madden. Madden tries to flick it on. Ball breaks to Christian Shortall. Shortall, he looks backwards, has his captain Luke Cass in space. Instead goes to Gannon, blocked away from Gannon by Finn Duignan. It's Luke Madden on the charge for Clare. Breaks away from his marker. Madden from 45 metres strikes that one, and Madden has sent it to the left and wide, and a chance goes a begging for Clare once again. It remains a 3-point advantage for Dublin. We've 8 minutes remaining here, as that puck out is perfectly delivered to Dylan Gannon. Gannon along the line off to Conal Kenny. Kenny now switches blades. A good delivery inside to Murphy. Paddy Murphy as in he's still going. Paddy Murphy. Harry Nolan is in his presence. Plays it back towards not the greatest of balls back towards Flanagan, and it's picked up by Finn Duignan. Duignan goes down the same line towards Flaherty. In brilliant intervention from Dahi Heffernan, twice from Heffernan to flick it away. Lucas Cass now for Dublin, flicked away from him by O'Leary as Sam Flaherty struggles to keep this one in play. Ball on the end line. It's last touched a Dublin player, has it? Nope. Thought it just from my angle here, thought it hit Christian Shortall. The linesman who was right down in front thought differently as that trio of substitutes now for Dublin enters the fray. So Ben Coughlin, Adam Morris and Jake Sherry. Christian Shortall is one of the players off. And Conal Kenny, and the other one is Josh Bracken. So Bracken, Kenny and Christian Shortall, the players to come off as this sideline cut from Lucas Cass is dangerous inside to Paddy Murphy. Clare have defenders there, but Murphy still battles. Harry Nolan has enough and just kicks it away towards Ben Flanagan, though, from Dublin's point of view. Plays a short pass, and it's a good pass, gets the pass away. Shot comes in straight away from Dublin, and it's gone over the bar, and it's just with his first touch of the game. Adam Morris with the score, and that's a much needed score. Could be the insurance point for Dublin as Darren MacDonald comes in for Clare. So MacDonald is on. Just waiting to see. Is it Luke Madden that's coming off for Clare? Just waiting to see the signal there. Is it Donald O'Leary? Might be Donald O'Leary that's come off for Clare. Put in a Trojan effort. Has O'Leary. It looks that it's him. Yeah, Donald O'Leary is the man to come off here. It's Clare on the attack once more. It's MacDonald into the action straight away. Lovely pick up there out the field, and it's Luke Comerford, who's had an outstanding game for Dublin at cornerback. He's been so solid. One stage Dan Hogan looked to have been getting the better of him, but he's come thundering back into the game, Comerford. And you can see that now as he's suffering a bit of cramp. There's this chance, and a yellow card comes to Michael Vaughan for Clare. First yellow card of the game for the Clare number 9. It's a 4-point lead with coming up to 5 minutes remaining. And the current John Scott here in Thurles. A little bit of attention for Comer for a little break in play. The referee tells Lucas Cass, the Dublin captain, to get on with it. That's Lucas Cass from a few metres outside his own 45. Plays this one up to the 21, breaks towards the Clare man. And it is O'Donovan that has it for Clare. Gets the hand pass into the middle, but Dublin that have come away with it. Paddy Murphy, lovely pass from Murphy. Chance maybe developing here for one of the substitutes, Ben Coughlin, but no. It's Clare and O'Donovan that win it. Flaherty now. It's up to Vaughan. Vaughan plays this one in long. Break up there, and it's Comerford again. Lucas Cass launches it down. It's Clare that win possession back once more. Finn Duignan now. Needs a bit of help here, Finn Duignan. Does well to get away from a couple of Dublin defenders. Passes it away now to Darren MacDonald. MacDonald still going. Hand pass isn't a great one. Lucas Cass cleans it up for Dublin. Plays it along the line now to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, the ever willing and ever available Dublin centre forward. Low delivery from him in towards Ted Duke. Duke coming out, battle on the ground for between him and Vaughan. And Vaughan trying to come away with it for Clare. It's Dublin though that have it in their hands. And number 22 in there, that was Oscar Chambers. It's well won though by Cian Breslin. Delivers inside. And now it's Hogan on the run. Hogan gets the shot away, but it's wide. Again, the pressure from Comerford was on. He went for it, did Luke Hogan, and it didn't end up going his way, but good effort from him. But again, Comerford had the pressure on. He's here to take the puck out. Once more is the Dublin cornerback. Launches it down towards the centre forward position. Rian O'Donnell is there for Clare. He's been fouled by Ben Flanagan. And it is going to be free in for Clare. So Rian O'Donnell been told to move it back towards his own 45. Clare very much in need of a goal as we head towards the final 3 minutes of this contest. O'Donnell trying to land this around the edge of the square. Gets it towards the 21. Catches there from Flaherty, pushing the back. Spotted by the referee, Cian Ryan. And that's an easy decision for the referee, is Clare about to bring Sam Barrett from Clonlara in. And substitution made there. Dan Hogan, his clubmate in Clonlara, that departs the scene. As Gillian O'Farrell takes this free for Dublin. Drops around a number of players. And it's good work from Donegal Donovan to win the free for Clare. So, Cian Breslin takes this free, goes short with it. Clare now through Rory Chaplin. Need to deliver this one. There's space out that far side. Over towards Rian O'Donnell, who's now moving up as this game draws to a conclusion. Lovely ball from him into Michael Vaughan. Vaughan gets a hurley to it, wasn't unable to control it though from Clare's point of view, and the ball trickles out harmlessly and wide. And Gillian O'Farrell will be in no rush to take this puck out, you can be sure of that. As time now very much against Clare, as O'Farrell eventually gets the strike away and closer to this near side. 3 players go up, 2 of them Clare men. It's Clare that have won it. Rory Chaplin delivering inside. It's a good ball from Chaplin, and it's well taken by Vaughan. Vaughan now is on the run for Clare. They need a goal here to the banner. Vaughan still going with it. He's been fouled. Got the shot away, did Vaughan, but the point has been given, so it's a point for Clare, a point for Michael Vaughan as we hit the 59-minute mark. There is a goal between the sides. 13 points to Clare, 113 to Dublin. And all to play for in the final stages of this game. Puck out comes. And it's Clare men that are out in front once more. It breaks. It's Cian Breslin again, but Dublin have it now. And on the run is Oscar Chambers. Chambers gets the pass away. Not the greatest of ones. Padraig Healy is there. It's going to break though. Healy couldn't get to it. And it's Healy coming out again though, but Ben Flanagan is there, is it? For Dublin. And it's Flanagan. 6 points in the game, gets the pass away to Paddy Murphy. Murphy on the run now for Dublin. Paddy Murphy still going, hand pass inside. It's great work back there by the Clare defender, Finn Duignan. Ball eventually comes back though. The shot's going to get great block, brave block again from Rian O'Donnell as Clare look to come away with it. They need a goal. It's Dublin still in possession now, inside the Clare half. Clare trying to win it back now, and they've done exactly that. And a chance now for Finn Duignan to move away from his own defensive zone. He's been fouled. Free out for Clare. 2 minutes of additional time as a minimum, as they launch this one towards the edge of the square. Good delivery, plenty of players up there. Someone looking for the break, and it again is the Dublin corner back, Kyle Comerford, who's had an outstanding afternoon. So Clare still pushing here. Ball delivered by Lynch inside, breaks inside, and that's a chance maybe developing for Clare. Flicked away though, falls to Luke Madden. Luke Madden now is one player Clare would want on the ball here. Flicks it inside, goal chance. I've got to go for it. Deflected, and it's going to go out for a 65. And maybe a chance for Clare to deliver again in around the edge of the square. They're running out of time, are Clare. Taken by Rian O'Donnell, this 65. Delivers it in. It's going to break, and it's going to break to the left and wide. So a chance goes a begging for Clare to deliver that inside. As Cillian O'Farrell ready to take it. We've played a minute and a half of added time so far. Now at the discretion of referee Cian Ryan. Ball breaks and breaks in Dublin's favour. Chance to just get rid of the ball and play it down. Half hook there will result, as Dylan Gannon was hooked, will result in a Clare sideline ball. So Rian O'Donnell to take. O'Donnell doesn't get a good connection on that though, but it falls kindly to Finn Duignan. Duignan has been fouled again, so maybe one last final chance for Clare. Rian O'Donnell not leaving this one now, instead to Finn Duignan from the banner. There's a low one down the line. They've been better off flying that one inside towards Vaughan. Ball breaks. It's going to break. That's the full-time whistle. Dublin have earned victory here in the Kern John Scott on a scoreline of 113-13 over Clare. Victory for Dublin, as the management team down in front of us here embraces, the players on the field embrace as well. It is they that have earned victory in the Kern John Scott on a 113-13 point scoreline. It was that early goal in the first minute from Conal Kenny that proved the difference between the sides in the end. So it's victory for Clare, or for Dublin I should say, 113-13 points. Join us for more live action shortly. Battle for possession there between the full forward Daniel O'Donovan for Dublin and the full back for Clare, Cian Breslin. It's the centre forward now, Brian McCaffrey through on goal. McCaffrey, could he go for goal? Plays it inside. Goal chance here for Dublin, straight away, goal, and it's the man wearing number 7. Movement from left to right as he strikes it, if he's heading towards goal. That's exactly what Luke Madden has done. Beautiful strike from Luke Madden, straight over the bar. It's done well there. Hand pass comes now to Madden, looking for his second point of the game. He struck that beautifully, Luke Madden. Excellent score from the Clare right. How dangerous he can be running already in this game. Gets the strike away this time, but that one has gone over the bar. Good finish from McCaffrey. Duignan is in there again, trying to use his considerable size. He's done well to win possession. In fact, it's not from Duignan, Sam Flaherty. That's exactly what Ben Flanagan has done. It's an excellent score from Dublin number 15. Third point, 3 in a row for 6 and captain Dara Rosny. Rosny going through on goal, flick off his left hand side. Rosny has the accuracy with it. It's a much needed in front on this occasion, but the ball does break to Daniel O'Donovan. O'Donovan from the touchline. This would be some score from the Dublin full forward. And that's the back. Hogan may have got away with that. Dan Hogan with the strike, and Hogan has got a much needed score over the bar for Clare. May got away with battle ensues. Struggle players there, and it's Dublin that have it. It's well won there. Shot comes in, it's just enough on it. Lovely score is from Jack. Luke Kilmurray comes off his line, breaks it down, falls to Rosny. Goal chance maybe here for Clare. It's Rosny! Little deflection on it. It's a great Bracken now onto his right hand side, gets the strike away. Bracken with the shot, and it goes over the bar. A great score for Dublin. 40 metres from goals, Chaplin. That would be an excellent score if he can manage to find the target. That's what Chaplin is a run on now. Shot comes in from Donald O'Leary, more time to run with it. The shot comes in though, and he's got the score to O'Leary. That's away now to Jack Murphy. Murphy looking for a second score and a half. Murphy has hit that one very well. Second score and a half for Jack Murphy. Right, the pressure did his job for Clare's point of view. Falls to Luke Madden, and Luke Madden has missed a couple. He ain't missing that one. Great score from maybe a goal opportunity. Rosny from 21 metres puts that high, and it's Clare that are on the scoreboard after 50 seconds of this. Takes the free, does Ben Flanagan. No mistake from the number 15 on the Dublin arc, and it's Hogan with the strike, and it's Hogan with the score as well for Clare. 2 in a row from the banner, and now we've a 2-point game for the second half. If he can nail this one, Flanagan has done exactly that. It's just easy for Ben. Delivery from Madden, it's a good one too. Chance coming here for Clare. This will be a much needed score. They've done exactly that. It's Dara Rosny that's got it. Chance now for Michael Vaughan to run at the Dublin defence. Gets that hand pass away to Chaplin. Chaplin with the strike. He struck it very, very well as Rory Chaplin. It bobbles and it's gone in. It's a goal. All the umpires pointed to the green, which is this one in towards the 21-metre line. Breaks to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is on hand. Quick as a flash. There's a short pass. It's a good pass. Gets the pass away. Shot comes in straight away from Dublin, and it's gone over the bar, and it's just now is on the run for Clare. They need a goal here to do the banner. Vaughan still going with it. He's been fouled. Got the shot away, did Vaughan, but the point has been